Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone is having a great day and it's time for a new vlog. All right, today we're going to be talking about some rune crafting, bringing back some pretty nasty memories of 2012, believe it or not. Yeah, because RuneSpan was something that was very much disliked on RuneScape 3, or I should say RuneScape 2. A lot of people forget RuneSpan was RuneScape 2. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, let's go ahead and dive into the updates really quick, and then we'll talk more about RuneSpan. New video on my main channel. I did my guide video for 99 sailing yesterday. Didn't get a whole lot of attention because, well, firstly, not a lot of people potentially want to get 99 sailing. Totally understand that. And plus, my guide is it's a very easy peasy Japanesey. You're not gonna get the most GP. You're not gonna be getting the most XP. And also it's pretty straightforward. If you just want to check in the box, it's a friggin' check in the box. And that's all 99 sailing was for me. Let alone that's all my 99s really are when I go ahead and get them. I did break the curse of the runecraft level of 66. I am now 67. Will I be 67 for a while? Woo, that's a question, huh? Maybe not. Or is my runecraft level about ready to explode? And my total level is going to go hot, 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 hot. All right, like I said, today's topic is actually something from a very long time ago that I was looking back in some of my videos for a totally separate, like, reason. And I came across my RuneSpan video that I ended up making back in, oh boy, this is gonna be a little crazy. 13 years ago, back on April 30th, 2012. April 30th, 2012, I did a RuneSpan review. And this video, believe it or not, got a tremendous amount of dislike because a lot of people really said that this does not feel like RuneScape. Hence, later that year, Jagex was going to be releasing Evolution Combat, which literally resulted in a 66% of analytical views on my YouTube channel being dropped among every RuneScape content creator. And it also resulted in, I want to say, probably about 80% of the player base going bye-bye. Thank you, Lord, for old school RuneScape the following year, 2013. But RuneSpan pretty much got dropped. And ironically, if you look at my total level back in April 30th of 2012, what do you really see here? Well, you see that Nightmare RH was not combat orientated. 90 attack, 87 strength, 85 defense, 80 range, 80 prayer, 80 magic, 60 RC, 99 construction, Dung Bung and Dungeoneering. Hit points, not even close. Agility, nope. Slowly chipping away Herblore back during this time period, I remember. Thieving, 99. Crafting, 99. Fletching, 99. Slayer, same thing with Hunter. Same thing with Summoning, Farming. And then I just got the wall of the Skiller 99s. Mining, Smithing, Fishing, Cooking, Firemaking, Woodchop Chop, and Farming. Later that year of 2012, I remember getting 99 Herblore. And then when EOC came out, I got 99 Prayer as well. And the reason, for anyone that doesn't know or doesn't remember, the whole reason I never trained my combat back then is because on RuneScape 2, there was a war between PVM and skillers, or I should say PVMers and PKers versus skillers. The skilling community back then was massive. Now, there is a skilling community on old school RuneScape nowadays, but chances are you have a max cape. If you have a max cape on RS3 or old school RuneScape, you're deemed a skiller, okay? Being a skiller back on RuneScape 2 in 2012, 11, 10, 9, 8, even 7, 6, 5, and 4 of years, actual years on the game, a skiller did not do combat. So that's one of the reasons why I never trained my combat back then, is because I was primarily a true skiller. Now I'm a modified skiller in the sense of modern day Maxscape, bullshit. But RuneSpan definitely revolutionized this game on RuneScape 3, and RuneSpan is a great way to get runecrafting XP. Obviously, runecrafting has gone through so many changes. I honestly don't know all of them on RuneScape 3. It just got a redo not too long ago for 110 runecrafting. Should have just been 120, but I did RuneSpan to 110. On old school RuneScape though, when Guardians of the Rift came out, a lot of people really much liked it. Now, this video here for that I ended up making, it ended up getting only 80% likes. It was a lot of people disliked this video, and a lot of people commented saying Jagex is destroying the game. Now, you got to remember that this is around the same period as Squeal of Fortune was released, aka Treasure Hunter. A lot of angry, pissed off RuneScapians were saying, hey, this is not RuneScape. What is Jagex doing to us? They're killing the game. So RuneSpan back in 2012, call it May 2012, because it's pretty much at the end of April here, it was deemed that Jagex was destroying the game. And I mean, we look now at RuneScape 3, can that be said? Sure. It can definitely be said. So, why did the community not have a bad reaction to Guardians of the Rift, aka Guardians of the Galaxy? Why did the old school RuneScape community not flip utter bananas? And the big takeaway that I can really understand in asking some of you all is that it didn't fully replace runecrafting entirely, because if you did RuneSpan like I did to 99 runecrafting for my Maxscape #1 in 2015, runecrafting was my last 99 on RS3 for me to get my Maxscape in 2015. I made no moolah because I did RuneSpan, and it just was like a check in the box. Kind of like sailing was in a way too. Just a check in the box. It took away its value. Guardians of the Rift doesn't really take away your value per se. It's fast EXP, and the rewards are actually really good. I believe one of the Rune Essence pouches you actually get from doing Guardians of the Rift. So the rewards are really good. It doesn't really impact per se. Obviously, crafting blood runes are highly expensive, and I can't wait to be making a lot of moolah from 99 blood runes. You could also do other runes too. I believe wrath runes are the most expensive. It's even, I believe, law runes are highly expensive as well too. Expensive in the sense that you make a lot of money from crafting them. So Guardians of the Rift did not take away the actual money per se that's made in runecrafting. RuneSpan took away all type of runecrafting in general. Not to mention, in RuneSpan, you're not really running around to altars crafting stuff. If you have never done RuneSpan before, it is runecrafting 2.0. It's not runecrafting in the sense that you go to an altar like Guardians of the Galaxy. You literally go to a random little doodad on the ground and you siphon runes out of it. Yes, that's right. You siphon runes. You don't craft runes, you siphon them. So a lot of people saw this and they're like, what, WTF? Like, this is stupid. This is not RuneScape. At least on Guardians of the Rift, you go ahead and craft stuff. And also for RuneSpan, you're also siphoning from like actual
here we go. And as you see, we're getting Nature Rune EXP, which really isn't a lot, but it.
Yeah, you're basically you're siphoning runes from monsters. That is not that is this is why so many people legitimately think of RuneScape 3 starting in 2012, because RuneScape 3 legitimately the RuneScape 2 started an evolution period literally in 2012. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog on that. Let me know in some comments down below if you really agree with me in the sense that RuneSpan, it's the reason why so many players disliked RuneSpan is because it changed the way you did this skill. Guardians of the Rift. Oh yes, and I did watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. I gotta watch the second one again. Oh man, I love those movies so much. Guardians of the Rift does not change the fundamental balance of how you do rune crafting. RuneSpan does. So let me know if you agree with that statement. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you were on RuneScape during RuneSpan drop and you watched this video 13 years ago. I love you guys so much. As always, if you want to support me even higher, definitely check out my follow-on links down below. Book on Amazon. New vlog tomorrow along with video for Taco Tuesday. Stay tuned for that. Love you all once again and later.